Hello and welcome. In the next video, we'll discuss waterfall charts for Microsoft Excel. A waterfall chart is a special type of Excel column chart which is utilized to highlight how a value's starting position increases or decreases through a series of changes to reach the end value. The first and the last column in the typical waterfall represents the total values. The waterfall chart was introduced into Excel in 2016 and provides an at-a-glance visual display of the positive or negative changes as this video will demonstrate. Please open the Visual Data Worksheet and go to the Waterfall tab to follow along in this lesson. The data on your screen represents the breakdown for the cost for a small online business. As you can see, the beginning balance is $50,000 with a net income balance of $13,300. Let's go ahead and create a waterfall chart to provide a visual display of the data. Okay, so let's go ahead and select cell A2 and let's drag it all the way down to all our information is covered. Let's go ahead and say Insert. Let's go to the Recommended Chart button. Let's get all charts and let's scroll down to waterfalls and select it. Let's go ahead and say OK. Alright, now let's go ahead and stretch out our chart. Now what I would like to do first is to go ahead and give our chart a name. Let's go ahead and highlight it and let's just go ahead and say waterfall chart. So the outcome of our chart is a bit misleading because it has some of the blue columns marked as increases when they're actually totals. So let's go ahead and indicate our totals. So let's select 50,000, which is the starting total. Let's go ahead and right click and say Set as Total. Let's do the same for $45,100. Let's say Set as Total. Let's do the same for $26,300. Okay, and finally, let's do the same for our end result, which is $13,300. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our chart. We see we have an opening of $50,000. We have a decrease of $3,000 and $3,500. Then we have an increase of $1,600 because we have some rebates coming in. We're left with a balance of $45,100. Again, we have a decrease of $7,500 and $10,000 for marketing and advertisement. We have another decrease because we have expenses related to website and SEO. We have a return on our investment of $4,500. We're left with $26,300. Other costs include mail services, contract, and administrative costs, leaving us with a balance of $13,300. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you how to add or remove your connectors. Then we'll go ahead and wrap up this lesson. Okay, so let's go ahead and double click on any figure on our chart. This will open up your format data options. Let's go ahead and get the drop down for series 1. Okay, now let's go ahead and select or deselect show connector lines. We can also widen our gap or make it narrower, whatever your preference is. Then you can just go ahead and click off the chart. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to wrap up the lesson. I hope you found this information helpful. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so that wraps up this video. Job well done today. Be sure to save your work and then celebrate your accomplishments. Great job!